guys, I'm running from the TV, so we're gonna be doing a story, and I'm getting ready to go out on like a jewelry shop or something. This is the fit, but I just did my skincare because my video just ended, so I'm just gonna be like just acting it. So let's call her T. So T was like a little bit rude, and then she's like, oh girl, and then I was playing Marco Polo with one of my friends, and then she walks up, and a teacher was playing for some reason, and teachers are always inclusive, so he says yes. I'm like, oh God, I don't want drama, any drama to happen. And then literally walks up, like and then she sees me, and lately she's been trying to steal my friends, and she's copying me and stuff. Whole drama, okay? And then, oh yeah, and I washed my face, brushed my teeth, and yeah. It's because the video ended, but. And then the whole drama is like happening, and she was still wanted to play. I'm like, oh gosh. And then one of my best friends were playing, or the Marco person, and I say, she screamed Marco, and then I screamed Polo, because that's what that's what we do. Like, if one person screams, they like ask something or like say something, we scream back. That's our friendship, let's say. And T, and she's like, stops, and the teacher was like, oh, stop screaming. And then it's like, yeah, Elena. And I'm like, and this all happened on Wednesday, and today is Saturday. And then I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, what is happening? And a kid that was playing was like tugging on to one of my best friends. I'm like, for fun, we always do this with that person, I would say. I tugged on to him, and then I was like, hey, you're not supposed to do it. And the teacher was like, hey, no, tugging on to people. Tugging on to the Marco, the one that closes their eyes. And then I was like, Dad? And then she was like, you can't hit people. And then I'm like, okay. Just at that point, I'm just not playing. And I stopped playing. And I stopped playing, and they were playing. And it just didn't make sense to me. Like, why do I always have to be the one? Like, has to leave when she always plays with them. Time passed by. And in the same day after recess, like, it's reading time, okay? And then I started like, and then she was screaming in the hallway for no reason. And she like starts was yelling, and I was like, my mom just asked me if I wanted food, and I'm like, no. But like, and then I'm like, hey T, you're not supposed to scream in the hall. And she's like, okay, you could say it nicer. And then I'm like, okay, the whole fight is going on, like, blah, 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 blah. And then the same day that we played Marco Polo, our art teacher was gonna take pictures of us and gonna do side by side of like how we looked in kindergarten, and then we're like, no, blah blah blah. And then she asked me to gather some kids, like from our class, and I'm like, sure, I will. And then I started gathering them, and then Tiffany was like, and then T, let's call her Tiff, okay, or T. I'm just gonna go back and forth. But Tiff started like so I was talking to my friend, my best friend, and like I was telling them the Marco Polo story, and then she's like, and then she walks up, and then she's like, she was started like calling, and then she was tugging onto her, and then I'm like, hey, we're having a I'm like, and I'm like, we're having a private talk, because that's my voice tone when I get mad, and like she knows that because I got mad at her multiple times. So she like knows that, and like it's for bad boys. And I was like, the teacher that was playing was right next to like us, not like right next to us, but like next to us. But and then she like started it to like, okay, I'm just gonna like that, and then she told the teacher, I'm like, what's your problem? She's literally, I was like, I'm like, what's your problem? I just told them the story, and then I guess they started playing again or something, I don't know, and then I was just hanging alone with just myself on the dome. If you know what it is, you know. You don't. And then this friend that I know, oh yeah, and if you hear background noise, my mom's right behind me on the bottom bunk, and then she's watching videos and stuff. So, and then she's like, and time goes by, and then I'm like, and then she starts yelling, and then I'm like, hey, and then I'm like, I didn't tell her the story, but I'm like, she was yelling for no reason. Like, hey, like you're not supposed to scream in the hallway. I was just giving her a reminder. And I was like, you don't have to be rude about it. I'm like, what did I just say? I was like, I told my best friends, because that's what we always do. Like, if someone does mean things to us, we tell each other. So, and like, she starts, and then she like bribes them with food. I'm like, a chill. Like, you got to chill. And it's like, and then so one of my table mates' best friend, we were playing with them in the library, or with him in the library, because my table mate wasn't there because he was apparently at something. And he was absent. And then I'm like why? And we're like playing, and then she walked up to me and she was like, "What are you doing? Blah 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 blah." And like she's like, "Just don't push people." Blah 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 blah. She like keeps talking and keeps talking and keeps talking and keeps talking. And like I'm like, yeah, I'm done with you. Like, don't even bother me. And then I just I'm like, stop. And then she wouldn't like stop or anything like that. And I'm like telling her to stop. To legit stop getting my business. And like she does. And it's really, really, really frustrating. And then she was tugging on to the same guy that I was tugging on to. Like when we were playing, like not, I was tugging onto him like that, and I didn't push him, and I didn't in the library. Other that I knew for like 6 years. I went to the same preschool and stuff. But yeah. And then he was trying to take a book out of someone's hand. Now I like barely touched him, and then she was right behind me. She was like, "Hey, no pushing!" And then he was like, "Oh, she wasn't pushing me." She's like, "Yes, she was." I'm like, he said he didn't, that I didn't push him. Well, I saw it with my own eyes, and I'm telling you, I'm like, whoa. And then she told, and then she checked on the other guy, and he wasn't even hurt. He just like fell to the ground. Like, what? Like, why? Like, why? Why? I gladly didn't get in trouble, but, and you know, like the addicted sweatshirt, I was wearing that, and she also she got a gray sweatshirt, and I had the gray sweatshirt, and I wear it with shorts, and she wears it with shorts, and she, you know, like jean shirts. Literally just copies me. And yeah, and I don't really have good weeks and stuff. And yeah. crazy and stuff. It's just, she's getting in my business. And when I still didn't push him, I touched him, and he just reacted a bit. I went like that, and then she like started to accuse me and stuff. But you know, and I'm like, why is it always me? If you have any good tips that you could let me know, please let me know. Please let me know. Like, actually. Like, I'm legit not kidding. Like, I'm really, like, frustrated. And she, you know my table mate, right? She like he plays basketball. Like, now all of a sudden, like, she's playing basketball too. I'm like, at least she's not trying to steal my friends that day. I'm not having enough time. And I cannot do anything that I could so yeah, it's been really, really tough. If you have any suggestions, I will take any to stop that girl. But yeah, it's been really tough lately. Have it been tough for anyone else? That's what I'm thinking. But have any suggestions, please let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And she just annoys me. And I literally, kid you not, when we like are hiding, she literally finds us and attempts try to really annoy me. It's really tough, but thank you for watching. Bye.